What you baking? What you baking? What you baking today? What you baking? What you baking? What you baking today? In the kitchen, baking cookies or maybe a cake. Welcome back to the channel for a family that bakes together. We're going to be doing apple pie donuts this evening. I'm going to go through each step of putting together the components for the apple pie donuts. They are baked, so after each step I'll just show you a little bit of what it looks like prior to going into the oven, and then what the finished product looks like. Stay tuned. The apple pie filling for the donuts consists of diced Gala apples, brown sugar, and apple pie spice. And once this gets soft, I'll go ahead and add flour to thicken it up a little bit. But again, these are diced apples, brown sugar, and apple pie spice. Now that the flour has been added, as you can see from this, the filling has thickened up a bit, so I'm going to cook that for about another minute and take that off of the heat. So now I have begun whisking together the eggs, or a couple of eggs, 3 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 3/4 cups of buttermilk. So this is the beginning of adding, the donut part, I should say, of the baked donuts. So again, this is 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 3/4 cups of buttermilk. And then I'm going to add the dry ingredients to this mixture, and I will come back once I've combined the dry mixture with the apple pie filling. There was an additional ingredient that I left out before, the brown sugar. There's 3/4 cups of brown sugar in the mixture for the donut portion as well. Now I am adding the dry ingredients to this mixture. Making sure it all gets whisked together. Slowly but surely. Getting thicker and thicker as I pour. You can see that. See that? So I'm going to continue adding the dry ingredients, which is flour, baking soda, baking powder, and that's it. Flour, baking soda, and baking powder, and the dry ingredients. I'll be back. So now I've mixed in the apple pie filling to my batter, and this is now ready to go into the donut pan for baking. It will bake for about 12 minutes, and then I'll have to let them cool off and add the topping, and I'll be back. So I've added the mixture into the donut pan, and now they're going to go into the oven for about 12 minutes, and I'll be back. So here is the final result of the apple pie baked donuts. The topping that you see here is a little bit of granulated sugar, butter, and some cinnamon. If you are a cinnamon person, you can add the cinnamon. If not, add whatever you would like. But that is how I made the topping for the apple pie donuts.
What you baking? What you baking? What you baking today? What you baking? What you baking? What you baking today? In the kitchen, baking cookies or maybe a cake.